I don't care who you are, it always sucks to lose money or get scammed out of money. I'm gonna tell you how I almost lost $5,000 right after this. What is up? My name's Young Lifestyle. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here and you want to build your rideshare and entrepreneurial knowledge, be sure to go and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything. Now, as a teenager, you're just trying to find the quickest way to make your quick buck without having to do the most work. So me being 14 years old and not having to ask my mom and dad, I wanted to find a way to make some money. That's when I went to Craigslist to find, maybe some services or something that I can do to make a quick buck. But I really wasn't aware of how to use Craigslist, and I wasn't really aware of how many scams and stuff go on Craigslist, because you can't really exactly see if the person on the other side of the computer is actually who they say they are. So I'm scrolling down in the classified section trying to find maybe a quick little job I can do, get a quick little 50, 100 bucks. Now I saw an ad for somebody who needed their bicycle delivered somewhere. I had no idea how the ad went, but they needed their bicycle basically delivered from point A to point B, or they were having it shipped. Apparently this bike is supposed to be some limited edition bike, supposed to be worth a lot of money, so they just wanted someone to make sure it got there safe. Thinking back on it now, I'm like, there's clearly UPS or another delivery service that you could have used. Why would you need somebody on Craigslist to deliver something, especially if the bike costs that much? But bruh, I'm 13, like I'm not thinking about all these things, and all these situations aren't coming in my head. All I'm thinking about is making the money. Now, apparently this man is offering like 5K for it, and I'm like, why are you offering so much for a bike? Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So basically I emailed him and he was asking for information, basically asking where I lived, how would I be picking it up, and so forth, so forth. Now, this is how the story gets a little bit interesting. Basically, the guy does not live in New York, or he doesn't live in the States. The man lives like somewhere international. So he's having it sent here. I'm supposed to pick it up from the airport. Bruh, as I'm telling this story, it's sounding dumber and dumber as it goes on, because like in my head now, it would be like scam, 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 scam. So he said basically I would have to go get it from the airport. But before, I do that, he would send me a check basically to cash, I guess, for the fees or whatever, and my pay. Sending me money before I do the... You don't gotta tell me twice. So this man said he's going to send me $6,500 for a bike? Bro, what are you sending me so much money for a bike? He's telling me it's a special bike and he doesn't want to have to deal with... I forgot what he said. He was just saying some BS now that I think of it, but he was just basically saying, yeah, he'll send me $6,500 to go and do it. So I had to wait for the mail to come for him to send the check to me. Now, I'm 13 years old, but I'm looking at the thing that it came in. It came in like an expedited envelope, and it said like from Nigeria. So I'm like, doesn't this man like lives totally somewhere else? Like, I forgot where he said he lived, like Scotland or something like that. Like, how are you sending stuff from Scotland but it's going through like Nigerian mail? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But I went and looked at the check, and lo and behold, it said $6,500. Now basically he told me that my pay is $5,000, so I'm supposed to deposit the $6,500 into my bank account and send him back the $1,500. To a 13-year-old, I mean, well, for me, that made sense. Like, hey man, maybe he wrote it wrong, he didn't want to rewrite it, so hey, I'll gladly send you that back. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, if you do this, you're a dickhead. So a lot of the times before I make like big decisions, like monetary decisions, like I usually pass it by my aunts or like close friends and stuff. And basically what happened was I gave it to one of my uncles and had them take a look at it, and they were like, yeah man, this is a scam, bro. They do this all the time. They post all these ads on Craigslist and stuff and look for like takers to do it because some people are gullible to do it. Basically what it is a Nigerian email scam, and Yeah, it's not really popular as much because people have smartened up, but back then, maybe around 2007, 2008, like it was happening like crazy and people used to get conned by it a lot. Basically, I'm really happy that I ran it by my uncle because basically what happens is the check isn't real. There's no monetary value behind the check. And when you have to deposit the check, like you can deposit it and the bank doesn't really know whether it's real or not most of the time, but if it looks good, they'll like make the funds available for you to take. So after you do take the funds don't really exist. So when you do take that money, that's basically you taking the bank's money. And after a while, they'll see that the check is not actually real, so you'll have to end up paying back that money. So basically what would have happened was I would have deposited that check for $6,500 and took the money out and took my portion and sent the $1,500 to him, but I would be in the wrong and I would have to pay that $6,500 back to the bank because none of that money actually exists. Like that's actually the bank's money. Just be very mindful of the Craigslist ads that you open up and the emails that you send out because most of the time they're not real. Just a side note, I'm working on the younglifestyle.com. I'm gonna need you to go and sign up for that email list so you can get the most recent tips and you can get the best help. I'm gonna start offering consultations for any newbies who just want to know like what companies to start up with or just want to get a feel for somebody who's been in the industry for a long time, and you know, you can ask me questions and stuff. So just be sure to sign up for that. If you want to build your ride share and entrepreneurial knowledge, be sure to go and hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.